Hello, Calvary Prep families, students, alumni, board members, staff. It's the time of year where we're going to be going through our WASC accreditation cycle. And every 6 years, there's a new, completely school-wide self-study that our school performs. And it sounds like it may be kind of intimidating, but it's not at all. Actually, out of all the different accrediting options out there, the one that we use, WASC, is one of the most highly recognized, but also it's really friendly for a program like ours because there's a lot of flexibility built into it and it works great. Really at the core of what we're doing is we're looking at ourselves as a school and we're completing a self-reflection. Okay, that's what they call it, a self-study. And so we're going to look at all the different aspects of our school from A to Z, and we do this every 6 years, and we just look for any areas that might be really some strengths that we have that we should recognize and encourage people and support and promote those strengths that we have, and then also maybe some areas where we need to grow. And then after we've done our own self-study in March of 2021, there's going to be a group of people who are going to be visiting our school, and they're going to see going through the document and just see if our self-study is accurate and if they have anything to add to it. Maybe there's a strength that we left off that they discovered, or maybe there's an area of growth that we need to really hone in on that they discover. So it's a collaborative process, and it's a wonderful opportunity for our school to become better and better. And so having done this for many years, we've seen that it works. So at this point, we really want to encourage parents, students, all staff, alumni, board members to be involved in the accreditation process. Now, at most schools, this would mean going to a building and sitting down through a committee and working through a document and trying to take what's going on out there and squeeze it into this weird foreign concept. But what's really great about Calvary Prep Academy is our school's already designed with a lot of that self-evaluation built into our school itself. So whether you realize it or not, you've already been part of the self-study process when you've done annual surveys. In the daily discussion forum, students are giving their feedback. The parents are giving feedback through different clubs and different groups. All of this information is coming back, and it's all in relation to some of the prompts in the document. So, but we do need to go a little bit further. And so this video is meant to be in replacement of having a Zoom orientation. I just want to make a video for you to tell you a little bit about the self-study process. So overall, there are two major things that we want to look at when we're evaluating ourselves. Number one is, are students learning? That is the most important thing. We're a school, right? So at the end of the day, are students learning? And so what do we use to measure how they're learning? That's all built into the process. And you'll see that we have different things that we use to measure, from assessments to grades to performance after school, after they graduate, all the way to a whole variety, including our expected school-wide learner results, our ESLERs. These are the ones that we defined as the most important. So we're going to evaluate, are we actually making progress? Are students learning? And the second thing is, are all students learning, such that the school is doing everything we can to support learning for all students? And so that's just to make sure that everything is being done. The school isn't sidetracked and doing some other activity that's not related to students learning. It's that everything that we do is centered on the student. And as the school's director, I would say absolutely 100% both of those we do very well, but we always have room for growth. And so let's go ahead and work together as a team and find out what we're doing well and what areas we can grow. So from here forward, there's two different ways you can get involved. The first is just very simply to do surveys. Because of all the different time zones and busy schedules, surveys are great. So what we've done is we've translated the entire document from the crazy, they call it edu-speak, the jargon, the words that only educators use, and we've translated them into very common, simple prompts. For example, here's one for new students. Do new students have an orientation? That's this really simple prompt that we've translated. So are the teachers qualified to teach? Do they care about the students? Those are the kind of just really simple questions that you can answer in a survey. And a lot of them are already built into our surveys. But then the second way you can get involved is we actually have focus groups that are composed of different people, from students, parents, board members, teachers, administrators, even alumni, and anyone else that wants to focus on one particular area. So there are 4 areas that the self-study breaks down into greater detail. The first one is area A, which is the organization, how we're organized as a school. And then B is going to be the curriculum, the instruction, the assessment. Okay, so this is when mostly a lot of teachers, especially like this area, curriculum, instruction, and assessment. C is school support, the culture, the different things that we do to prepare students for college, and the whole support structure for their entire well-being. And then D is the resource planning. It's looking at how stable is the school, how much planning takes place to make sure the school is here in 5 years or 10 years. So if you're interested in any of those areas, please use the form to sign up. And we would love to have you be more than just a survey, but to actually join some Zoom sessions and to be part of a team that would gather more information and maybe say, hey, that's a good one to send out in a survey, and to serve more of an active role in one of these groups. So we're looking again for people to do the surveys, but also people to join one of these 4 groups. So if you're interested, please use the form below, and we can't wait to hear from you. And we're looking forward to all of your contributions to making our school better and better each year. Thank you guys, and God bless.